trucking industry is probably one of the very few, if only, industries in this entire country that the country would be crippled if it were not for truck drivers. As you travel around the country, whether it's just back and forth to work every day or on vacation, we see hundreds and hundreds and thousands of vehicles. We may not be conscious of that because they're so commonly seen that they kind of blend into the background. But you may have wondered to yourself, like, well, gee, I wonder where that truck is going, or I wonder what that truck is carrying, and so on. And a good general answer to that is, if you look around, everything that you see or touch is in those trucks, whether it's food for you to eat, or clothing for you to wear, or the car that you're driving in, or the tires that are on that car, medicines that you may need to take. Everything that we use in our normal life is carried at some point in time on some type of a truck.
I have this t-shirt, and it reads, I can't list everything on it, but it says, before you bought it, ate it, drank it, sat on it, drove it, it was hauled on my truck. And without trucks, this country would stop. It all moves on a truck.
The first door you walk through in most trucking companies is their orientation.
You're eventually going to be by yourself. You're eventually going to be out on the road by yourself. So sit back and listen and learn, pay attention. You know, my biggest thing, I have problems with students not reading the signs on the road. Read every sign on the road, even if it don't mean nothing, because that one sign that you don't read is going to be the sign you need to see. You know, read it. You know, your map book, make it next to your Bible, make it the most important book you read, because that map book can tell you everything you need to know, you know, about the highways, about a state. You know, that's important. A lot of students just want to come in and drive. All I got to do is hold the wheel. No, that's not it. It's a whole lot more than holding the wheel. But it can be fun, it can be exciting, and it can be profitable.
My females that I have are outstanding. I can say they're outstanding, and they actually have that extra special place in my heart just because they're out there, especially the solo ones. They're out there on their own.
We need more women out here, you know, so that we can have, us females can talk to each other and stuff and, you know, give each other support. I just say, you know, if you want to do it, and believe me, it can be done.
They have upgraded the trucks and done so much with them over the years that there's no woman out there that can't do it.
My friends and family, they're looking in trucks now. I thought I seen you. They're calling me, are you in such and state? Because I think I see your truck. No, that's not me. They're like, wow, you guys are everywhere.
The money is incredible. Honest to God, since I started, I went from making $20,000 a year to my very first year, I made $29,000. The second year, I made $49,000, and that was because I became a trainer. The third year, I made $55,000. The fourth year, I made $65,000.
I love it. Within a 6 months' time, I went from an average yearly amount that the average man makes to over double that. Whereas before, I was struggling, worrying about paying my bills. And in 6 months' time, when I came to Swift, I called all of them up. I don't have no worries, man. No worries. My kids are happy. My wife is happy. You know, I'm happy. And as long as I'm happy, I don't think I'm going anywhere.
I like my freedom. Worked in warehouses forever. There's always somebody standing right over your shoulder. You know, I know you've probably had jobs like that where you feel every time you turn around, they're on your butt. And with truck driving, especially here at Swift, as long as you do your job, you don't, like they'll tell you, get it there on time, pick it up on time, don't break nothing. You don't hear from anybody.
I haven't had any problems. And that's why I speak so highly of Swift. Not only because I drive for them, but because it's the truth.